Okay. Normally, I would wait to record. Actually, put it here. I would wait to record the video until like one of us is leaving. But I guess it makes sense because I am leaving tomorrow. I'm going to Shreveport. Again, I told you already. Um, but another reason is because whenever I record like these types of videos for you, I always do it. I always do them in, we call it like the playroom, the room where I normally keep my Xbox. But I don't know if you can see. Oh, look, the dresser and the TV. Since the kid is coming, our scene, the exchange student, he had to turn this room into his bedroom. So, and then the lighting in my room is like absolute dog water. Like every time I try to record a video in there, um, it just looks crazy. And speaking of looking crazy, ignore the bonnet on my head. I didn't feel like taking it off. And also have to wash my hair today because I'm getting my hair done tomorrow. I'm so excited. I'm so sick and tired of, I like my natural hair. I like it a lot. But taking care of it, oh my gosh. I can't stand it. But while I'm talking, the reason I'm going to Shreveport tomorrow or today, technically I'm leaving I was about to say I'm leaving today night. I'm leaving tonight. Hopefully I can hurry up and do this video because I told you that whenever you woke up, we should FaceTime since I won't be able to FaceTime you tonight because I'll be driving or I'll be on the road when I'm on the road. Anyways, but yeah, while I'm talking, my cousin is having a baby shower tomorrow. And me and my mom are in charge of decorating. So I'm making little tiny gift bags, and they have these gold gel crystal collagen powder eye masks. I'm hoping that there's some of these left over because I low-key want to use them, but I don't think there will be because it's all these bags and these mini eye masks, so I don't think there will be any left over, unfortunately. Actually, I'm gonna just keep one for myself and say we ran out. And then there's these. Ugh, it smells weird. There's these. I don't know. They're like these alcohol mixing things. So you just add. It says add liquor, water, and ice. The bag smells good. So it's like a variety pack. There's like different kinds, and then cute little hand lotions. So yeah. Putting these together. Oh, I talk, and I'm doing it off my MacBook. I wanted to get innovative, and creative. I'm like trying to cut. I'm using these little stringies. I think I'm gonna burn the ends of them. I'm probably gonna do that. Speaking of burning things, I got an incense holder thing, but I don't think I'm using it right because Um, yeah, I got an incense holder and I don't think I'm using it right because when I lit it, it just smelled like burning wood. Like I think when you burn like the incense sticks, I think I like let set it on fire or like yeah, set it on fire a little too much because I think instead of just burning the incense part around the stick, it like burnt the stick too. This is so annoying because I'm recording a video and the screen keeps getting dim as if I'm not doing something on the computer. One package I'm gonna get is coming today. I ordered that skincare stuff and I'm so happy it's coming. I literally ordered it like last month and it's just now shipping out today. And I'm irritated because why did it take so long? Yeah. What am I? There's a reason why I'm recording this video. Let me not do what I did last time. It took 5 years to get to the point. In 2 ways. Oh, but yeah, main reason I'm recording this video is, like I said, one, because I'm leaving, and whenever one of us is like going somewhere, we can't FaceTime. I always record a Yap Chronicles. But I think this one's gonna be like super long, and I would have like asked if there's like a topic or like something you wanted me to talk about, but like I said, since this room is being turned into our scenes room, I don't think, and then since I'm also going to college and I'm gonna have no privacy whatsoever, I decided to just record one big giant Yap Chronicles. Or this one, well, this one technically isn't a Yap Chronicle. It's like the one I did last time. But yeah, I just decided to record one big long one, and I'm gonna see if I can try to break it up into the sections. So you can just watch it whenever, and you'll have like multiple to watch, and hopefully, does this look fine? I didn't cut these pieces off. I'll be right back. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, I'm back. Um, my phone's about to die. I brought my charger. Is my package here? No, I thought it was here. It said between 9:30 and 1 p.m. I need to hurry doing this. Like, I'll probably record like some of it today, and then I'll probably just record the rest, but I'll just be talking because I'm not bringing my computer with me. Are my AirPods still connected? They are. Okay, I said I wasn't gonna do that again. Um, take like 50 years to say what I was gonna talk about. I don't remember what I called the last video, so hold on. I've been watching a lot of Kitchen Nightmares recently. I don't know why. Anyways, okay, I called it a PSA, but instead of not public private service announcement. But the funny thing is, it still technically is a public service announcement because I haven't set any of the videos to private yet. But it's fine because so far the most views I have on one of the videos is 7. And it's probably that one weird guy. She was so weird. I don't even know, like, what was he talking about? I'm gonna do it like a diss. Question, do you know who Christopher Walken is? I just want to know. Anyways, I'm gonna do it like this. I feel so stupid using this MacBook. I feel like an old person. You know how like whenever old people like get on computers, they're like, oh, and they're like pressing like every single thing but the thing they're supposed to be pressing. Like, how do I open this? How do I open Google? I'm like, you're there. You're already on Google. It's right there. That's what I feel like using this MacBook. Because I'm trying to make this bigger and it's not working. I like clicked on something. Oh my gosh, it's so weird. Like when I click on the screen, when I have other things open, when I click on it, like whatever apps I'm using, they just fly off to the side. I feel, anyways, but we have private service announcement number 2, because like I said, I haven't taken my vitamins yet. Because like I said, since our scene is moving in and then I'm going to college, I'm not gonna have like any privacy. And I decided, I try to record at least one last thing with my face actually in it before all you're looking at is a screen. Because that's probably gonna happen. But, just an even larger list of things that I want you to know or things that I love about you. Because since I recorded that first public service announcement, that stuff that's in attics that's pink and it has the fiberglass in it? It's sitting on my desk and I touched it. But I feel fine. But there's like a bunch in the attic over here. There's like a door over here. And then it's an attic. And my mom was telling me how she was just touching it. She was like pulling stuff out of the pink stuff, and she dropped a rug and the pink stuff. And I was like, you're not supposed to touch that stuff. It has fiberglass in it. So now we can't use that rug anymore because it's covered in fiberglass. And if anyone walks on it or sits on it, it's not going to be fun. But anyways, what I was originally saying was, ever since I recorded that last video, my list just kept getting larger, and I feel like it's going to continue to get larger. So can you see that? When I first recorded it, it was like this is all I had. The respectful one, and this is all the stuff that I added. So we went from 5 things to however many this is. And as I mentioned, I'm probably going to keep adding to this list because I just updated this on whatever day the 7th was. Yeah. But like I said, I just figured since I'll be leaving and I won't really have anywhere I can record for the most part, I figured I'd just do it all now, and you can watch it whenever you feel like. I said I'll break it up into little sections. Mirror on the wall. I need to stop saying that. Ever since I saw that video, I haven't been able to stop saying that shit. It's actually so bad. I have a terrible. I just ran out of tape. Now I have to go get some more. But what I was saying was, I have a terrible habit of doing that. Like, I see like a funny video or something, and then I'll just quote that video for like months, and I'll just keep saying that. And then whoever I'm around, they're just looking at me like I'm insane because they don't know what I'm talking about. Like, just recently, I haven't been able to stop doing Gambit's accent from Deadpool versus Wolverine. And pretty good at it, if I do say so myself. Which makes sense. Or, I mean, I hope I would be decent at it since I'm from Louisiana, but I guess not really, because I'm not Cajun at all. I don't think anyone in my family is Cajun. I think they're just black. Anyways, I have to go get more tape. I have some in my room, so I'll be back once again. Oh, shoot. Oh, I still have my AirPod in, so you can still hear me. I'm just hoping that I can finish this video quick enough before someone comes upstairs and starts bothering me. Okay, but I hope it rains. It's thundering a little bit. It hasn't rained in so long. I love the rain. I'll grab my gummy bears. Okay. I guess I should start now. So point number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is point number 6. Well, not point, but I don't know. Thing you should know. Number 6. I feel like trying to do this while talking at the same time is just not. I don't know. It's fine. Okay. Point number 6 is. Have I said this already? I don't think so. Because I feel like the last video. I don't think so. If I repeat some things, then oh well. But another thing that and also some of this stuff Or there's like a lot more stuff that I wanted to say, but like you already said it to me, and I didn't want it to seem like I was just saying it because you already said it, but that's not the case. So some of the things I still put in here, some of the things I left out, but um, everything I say in here, it's because I truly mean it, not just because you said it. I was like, oh, now I feel obligated to say something too. No, it's because I mean it. So the first, or number 6, is that you just never fail to like make me smile. Even if I don't feel like smiling, really, if that makes sense, you still make me smile. Like it could, like, not even because like you said something funny or like you complimented me. Um, you just make me smile for literally no reason, no reason at all, no reason. Like I just like look at a picture I have of you or like a video and I just start smiling. I like think of something you said, something we did, and I just start smiling. Or it was like that one time, when uh after the incident, and you had came back to the school to like make sure I was good and everything. And oh my gosh, like I already told you, I was literally, or I don't know if I did, so I was going through it. Like I told you already, like I literally thought you were like never gonna want to talk to me again. And like my mom had dropped me off at school. And even when she dropped me off at school, she was still screaming at me. So, obviously wasn't feeling my best. Um, and when you had came to the school, one, not just because you still came to the school to just make sure I was good, also because like, or well, I was smiling, not because just one, because you came to the school to make sure I was straight, but also like you had said something, like you had like made like a joke or something, and it probably wasn't even that funny, but I still laughed and I still smiled anyways. Oh my gosh, it's raining. Sorry. And it was like, I don't know, like Landon's probably gonna come up and be like, hey, it's raining. Anyways, but like in that moment, like I was just thinking to myself, like whenever you had said something, I kind of just like laughed a little bit. I literally just thought to myself, I was like, damn, like I literally feel like shit. I want to like just break down and cry like right now. And yet he's still making me laugh and he's still making me smile, even though I feel terrible. So I just thought you should know that. And yeah, I just want to let you know, oh my gosh, that you never fail to make me smile, no matter how I'm feeling, or if I'm just like going through something at the time, or if I'm just like really tired, or just anything. You always make me smile. And point number 7 is I love how like mature you are. It's so funny because you're simultaneously like so childish. And I said that wrong. You're so childish, but simultaneously you're really mature. And I think it's funny, but I also appreciate it. Like the way, like, I feel like I kind of touched on this already, but like the way you handle situations, I not only just like love it, like how you handle situations, but I admire it a lot. And I have a lot of respect for you because of that. Um, I feel like I did this weird. Like I'm trying to like put the handles on it, and I have like after I just listened back to the video, the first part that I recorded, because my mom came up here. I didn't make that noise. My mom came up here and realized, like, the last, like, minute or two, you just couldn't hear anything at all. I think it was because my AirPod died, and you just couldn't hear anything. So yeah, where I left off. See, now I have to, like, I probably said something so funny, and now I don't remember. So now I have to start back. Where was I? Mature. Yes, I think in the last video said that I not only love, but I admire and respect how mature you are. I don't remember everything that I said, but I mostly said, I kind of already talked about this, or like, yeah, I kind of already talked about it. I guess, like, thank you, but, like, you know, when we were, doing the do, and I thought my period was over, but it wasn't. And kind of just how you handled that. I already kind of, like, thanked you for it. It was like, I appreciate how well you handled it, but I just wanted to say it again, because I feel like most dudes would have been like, oh my god, ew, like, you're still on your period? Gross. But I guess it makes sense, because you are not like most dudes. As a matter of fact, you are quite far from the rest of the Negro population, and I love that a lot. And also, not just that situation, but more recently, when you let me know after about, like, 30 minutes of trying to get you to say it, let me know that you don't mind. I was about to say something so weird. You don't mind a little hair down yonder. That I also appreciate, because once again, you know, most coons would have been like, I need my girl to be bald like Caillou. But no, once again, you're different. You apparently like a little peach fuzz for whatever odd reason. I don't get it, but I'm not complaining, because I'm not gonna lie, like, 50% of the reason why I used to always be, like, hella late to your house was because I would be shaving. That shit takes forever. It takes a long time. There's like an art to it. It's like doing gymnastics. It's hard. So yeah, it's so, you know, when you let me know that, you know, you don't mind, you know, you don't mind the little lineup, I was happy, because I was like, oh my gosh, now I don't have to spend like 30 to 45 minutes shaving. And yeah, you know, I just really like, because like I said, most niggas would be like, there needs to be no hair. Like that nigga off of Euphoria, as if their balls aren't hairy as shit. Like, that shit makes no sense to me. But yeah, so, you know, I appreciate that as well. And like the first time when I, like, or I guess really the second time, but no, the first time that I, like, intentionally left hair down there, I was okay, I was nervous, because I was like, oh my gosh, what if he was just saying that, you know, just to, because he probably knew that I would, like, appreciate it. But if he's just saying it to be different, and then you were actually being serious. So best believe the next time I go to your house, I will be making art with my coochie hair. Just know. I think the next thing I'm gonna try when I let it grow out is I'm gonna try making a heart to show my appreciation. But yeah, Just love, admire, and respect how mature you are. Yeah. It's so funny that you're so childish, but mature at the same time, and I love it. Another, or point number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Point number 8 is that you always know the right things to say. And like, no, not all of them. But yeah, I can't really think of any specific examples. I guess just because everything you say is right. Like, not right, but like, it's always like the right thing. Even though you're so strange, because sometimes, like a lot of the times, you like always have the right thing to say, like no matter the situation. But then other times, you will just say like the worst thing possible. Like, I don't remember exactly, but I know it was one time when we were going to pick up the plan B, and you said something, and I was like, why would you say that? Like, that is the worst thing you could have possibly said. Like, I don't know how you do it. But yeah, like I said, I can't think of any specific examples. But I just know you always know the right thing to say, whether it's compliments, you know, whether kind of like what I said before, when you, how like when you always make me smile, like even when I'm feeling bad. You just always seem to know what to say. And I love that about you. And thing number 9 that I love about you, or this, well, there's like 9 and 10. This was kind of just something that I noticed, but I don't know, for whatever reason, I don't know, I feel like we like think in similar ways. Like our brain works in similar ways. And I also said that I feel like we kind of mirror each other. If that makes sense, because I like notice, like, even though it may not seem like it, or I guess because I don't make it obvious, but like whenever, like, let's say, you know, we're sitting there per usual looking at each other stupid because we can't figure out what we want to do, and then in my head I'll be thinking of something like, I kind of want to do this, but for whatever reason I don't say it, and then you'll say exactly what I'm thinking, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I was just thinking that. Wow. I don't, not even that, but I just feel like there have been many times. I feel like, I guess more specifically, I feel like, I wouldn't say louder, but like, I don't really know how to put it. I feel like I said, we think in similar ways, and sometimes we think the same thing, but you're just the one who like actually says it out loud. Like, for me, I normally just like internalize it. Like, if I'm thinking of something, I kind of just don't say anything. But I feel like you do say like whatever I'm thinking. Like I said, I'll be thinking of something and I kind of just don't say it, and then you'll turn around and say exactly what I was thinking. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, I remember it was one time when we were at the library and you were looking for Batman comics. Like, you were looking for something Batman. And while you were looking, I kind of just thought to myself, I was like, I wonder if he knows who Batman Who Laughs is. Like, should I ask him? Like, does he know who that is? And then literally, Dad was like a second later, dude, like, you know who Batman Who Laughs is? And I was like, oh, I didn't say anything. I wish I had, but like in my head, I was like, oh my gosh, I was just about to ask you that. So I think that's kind of interesting. Like I said, I just feel like we mirror each other. I feel like, I don't know, I kind of like it a lot, because I feel like, I know like most people, they would prefer like their partner to be like, oh, I want all of us to have everything in common. I want us to have the exact same interests, this, that, and the third. But I like that we don't like the exact same things,
like some things that I like, you like, some things that you like, I like. But I like how it's like we still have like our own, like, I don't know, unique defining traits, but then at the same time we're also kind of the same, if that makes sense. I don't know if it does, but yeah, it's just one thing I noticed. Another thing that I like, where am I? So that was points 9 and 10. Oh, point 11. I guess it would be more one of the deep thoughts. I'm pretty sure it was like 3 o'clock in the morning when, not when I realized this, but, or I guess when I realized it, but I know a lot of people, I feel like if you were to ask people, like, do you have any regrets? Like, is there anything in your past life that, like anything bad that happened, not in your past life, but in your past that you would want to change? And I feel like a lot of people would say, yeah. Like, I feel like even if you told them, like, if you were to tell someone, like, I feel like a lot of people, if you were to, like, go up to them and be like, if you could change all of the negative things in your past, even if it meant changing your future, would you do it? And I don't feel like a lot of people would, but I feel like a good amount of people probably would say, yeah, just because whatever happened in the past was like really bad, or, they feel like things that happened in the past led them to where they are currently, or they're just simply not happy where they're at currently, and, they would be okay. They would be okay with changing, whatever in their past, even if it meant that their future has changed. And so, milk hand cream. I'm gonna smell this. I just realized some of these are. I'm keeping some of these. This grape. I just realized this is grape hand cream. What does milk smell like? But yeah, milk extract. It tells you off the different ones. But anyways, I was kind of thinking guava. Excuse me. I was thinking, like, I specifically wrote, I'm happy with living with all the shitty stuff that happened in my life because I know one way or another it led me to you. And I wouldn't say, I don't think I'm like a huge believer. And like, if you've heard of like the butterfly effect, where basically it kind of, I don't really remember like the exact like theory or like definition, but it's kind of like, I don't really remember, but I think it's called the butterfly effect. But basically, we're like, every single thing you do in your life, even if it's super small, is to where, you're walking through the park and there's two paths and, you go left or right, kind of like, I think it's like every single small thing that you've done in your life, like in the past, has led you to where you are now. So, like I said before, like, deciding what path to take, deciding what color car to get, or, what soda you decide to drink that day. I don't know if that's exactly what it means, but I'm pretty sure there's like a theory like that. And so I was gonna say, I don't think I'm like a huge believer in that. Sometimes I feel like for some people, wherever they end up kind of is just like where they were destined to be, no matter what they do. And of course, I think it's possible to change it, but I feel like if they don't take that affirmative action, it's kind of already set in stone. Or I don't know. I don't really know. Honestly, I don't really care. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I said, like, sometimes where people are currently is where they were destined, and sometimes I feel like life is life. People do shit, things happen. But I say all that to say, even if that, like butterfly effect or butterfly theory thing is true, I remember what made me think about this, because I think about this a lot for whatever reason. I was thinking, I was like, man, like, what if this hadn't happened to my parents, or what if, this didn't happen to me, or what if me and this person, didn't fall out. I don't know, I was kind of just thinking of like, I don't know, like all the negative stuff that happened in my life, and I was kind of thinking like, damn, like I wish I could change some of it. And then after I thought that, I was like, wait a minute, no, because I know one way or another, no matter how bad some of the stuff happened, it led me to meeting you, And so I was kind of sitting there thinking, like, even though some of the stuff that has happened to me has been pretty shitty, and, I didn't like it, and sometimes I would think, like, I wonder how my life would look if this hadn't happened, or, if I hadn't met that person, and things like that. I think, like, man, I feel like things would be a lot different, but then I realized, like, even though some of the stuff that did happen was kind of bad, and I don't like it, like I said, one way or another, I just know I ended up meeting you. And, I guess, like, in a way, I kind of just became, like, at peace with all the stuff that happened. And kind of, in a way, glad, which sounds kind of weird, like, being happy about, like, the bad stuff that happened to you. Because, like I said, one way or another, I ended up meeting you. Because, I could have ended up, like, at a different school, or, I could have ended up at a different school. Me and you could have just never even, like, crossed paths. I just feel like there's just so many things. I don't know. That's like I feel like I wrote that in here somewhere. And I know you talked a lot about it too. But I also think it's just, like, really interesting how things I feel like how, like, me and you met and how everything, like, worked out. Like, I feel like it all just kind of, like, fell into place, like, perfectly. Is it still raining? No, I think that's the fan. I think it stopped raining. Which I think is just so interesting. Like, sometimes, like, I think, like, it just wasn't a coincidence. Like, I really think how me and you met and, like, got together, it literally just, like, fell into place perfectly. Which I always think is so interesting. And like I said, I'm just really glad about it. But yeah, that was point number 11. Oh, I'm so glad. Okay, here we go. Point number 12. The 12th thing that I love and admire about you. And I'm so glad that you brought this up in the video that you sent me where you were building your PC. I'm not gonna lie, I watched that video a lot of times. But anyways, when I was like the second or third time I had watched one of the videos, I was like trying to listen to what you were saying, and you said something, you were like, man, I just hope she doesn't think like the career that I want to get into is lame. And I'm so glad you said that, because I don't know, I guess sometimes I feel like I don't do a good job of like expressing how excited I am about certain things, or just things that I like really love and like about you. But when you told me, I'm not gonna lie, when you first told me, when you were like, you wanted to do business, I was like, okay, business is cool, you're gonna have coloring sheets for homework, but like, I don't really know what business people do. I don't think they know what they do. But business is business, and it's not like that I thought your initial idea of like going into business was bad. I didn't like it. I think it was just, I guess a better word was, I guess, kind of like I felt, not that I felt indifferent about it, but I was kind of just like, is my package here? Yes, my package is here. Anyways, and not that I felt indifferent about it, but I was kind of just like, that's cool. I guess I was just at the time more impressed that you like wanted to go to Howard specifically for business, because it's like, Howard is a really good school, especially for business. And I was kind of just like, proud that one, you got in, and two, that you got scholarship money. Because that's not easy. Not your random everyday Negro just gets into Howard and gets scholarship money from them, even if it's not a lot, because these HBCUs be stingy as fuck with their money, bro. This fan is making my eyes water. They be so stingy. Oh my gosh, these HBCUs be so stingy with their money. It's not funny at all. So the fact that you got into Howard and then got scholarship money, even though it wasn't a full ride, that's still really good. Cause like I said, everyday lame ass nigga can't do that. So, I was proud of you for that. But when you told me later on that you were thinking about getting into environmental engineering, I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was so cool. Cause one, for starters, oh my gosh, if it's one thing in this life that I am passionate about, it's minorities who get into STEM. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it so much. And not gonna lie, not to sound racist or anything, but not the Indians, okay? They, I feel like 60% of them get into STEM. They're the only minority that, if an Indian dude or girl came up to me, it's like, oh yeah, I'm doing electrical engineering, I'm doing hardware engineering, or, I'm gonna be a computer programmer. I'm like, wow, good job. Like, it's not like your dad and your dad and your dad's dad were all into IT. I feel like that was a little racist. But I'm not lying. I know it, they know it, you know it. It's nothing new. But like when, and kind of, I don't know, I was gonna say like, specifically, like, okay, I love it when all minorities get into STEM, but I specifically love it when Hispanic people and Black people get into STEM. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love it so fucking much. When I was at the school and some lady was talking to us, she was she was over the STEM thing. I don't know. She was one of the cyber engineering teachers, I think, or computer science. And I was looking around and I saw and unfortunately most of them were boys. I think, and I think I was the only Black girl in there who was not doing nursing. So, yeah. But yeah, even though I was the only girl, I was still happy to see, and because the thing about Houston Christian, it's the majority. Like, I feel like there's more Black and Hispanic people than there is white people, which I love. I love that so much. And so I was just looking around, and she had everyone go around and say their name and what major. And, like, every time, like, a Black kid or, like, Hispanic kid would say, like, oh, I'm doing engineering this, or I'm doing computer science that, or cyber engineering that, I'm like, I internally was like cheering and like doing backflips and shit, because I just love that. So when you told me that you wanted to do environmental engineering, I was like, oh, I thought that was so cool, because I remember when I went to OU for it was like called the weekend experience or whatever. I think I went there before I met you, because I think that was before we started talking, because I think it was like early December. But I went to like this weekend experience at OU because I didn't really want to go there, but like my mom liked the school a lot, and I will admit it was a nice school. I just didn't want to be in Oklahoma, and I don't think they had cybersecurity, and they definitely didn't have cyber engineering. But why am I talking about this? Oh, but yeah, we were talking to the people over the engineering and like computer science department, and one of the dudes was explaining about all the different types of engineering and kind of like talking about them. And I remember this was also why I was so excited. I thought it was so cool when you told me you wanted to do environmental engineering, because I think he was telling us about environmental engineering, and this was like one fact I thought was super cool. Like in cities where they're more prone to hurricanes and things like that, and just like tropical storms, they build their buildings like in a certain way. They like build something at the base, so whenever they're experiencing like super high winds, it's so interesting. The buildings will like sway with the winds. So I think you can literally look up videos of it. But like in like some cities, like the buildings, and specifically like the skyscraper ones, it almost looks like they're rocking, And like you would think that would be like kind of, you know, like, oh my gosh, they're about to fall over, but they really do that. So like I said, they kind of like move with the wind, I guess. I don't really know why, but they build them in that specific way so they don't, you know, topple over or fall over during any type of storm. And it was like something else that he said, but I just know environmental engineering is super cool. Like I said, when you told me you were getting into that, I thought that was the coolest thing ever, because I know they deal with that a lot. And I think environmental engineers, I don't know, I just know they do cool shit. Anything that has to do with, it's like a mix between like nature and just like man-made engineering shit. So like I feel like you're gonna do a lot like the building things I told you, like specific ways you can build buildings, like building houses, and not like building them, but like how you can change them or improve upon them so they can withstand nature more easily. I also feel like, I think environmental engineers, like, yo, you might do something where they like, you know, try to like formulate, you know, a better type of concrete that doesn't erode as easily, and doesn't get cracks. And like, hey, how can, because you know some bridges, like how can we build bridges that are in water to where, you know, they don't succumb to, you know, nature as easily, and they don't, you know, topple over time, and like just cool stuff like that. So low-key, I was kind of mad. Well, not mad. Well, no, yeah, I was mad when you're like, oh, like, you know, what does she think the career I'm trying to get into is lame? No, far from it. Like when you said that, I thought it was so cool. Somebody from Houston is calling me. I'm not answering. It just doesn't smell like milk. Actually, not really. I don't know. It doesn't smell like milk. But yeah, so I was mad, but also really glad that you pointed that out, because no, I think that is so cool. And I'm so glad that you're representing for the Black and Hispanic community and being a nigga in STEM. I love it. But yeah, I already know, whatever job you do, or I just feel like whatever job you do, or when you get into college and you're like learning about that shit, I know you're gonna have I know that's gonna be a lot of fun. Like I feel like I feel like some of the engineering like courses you can take, actually no, I think all of them are cool. I think except agricultural engineering. I don't know what they do, but like anything agriculture, I don't really like. This one smells good. But yeah, so no, I do not think that you getting into environmental engineering is lame. Matter of fact, I think it's so cool, and I know you're gonna have a lot of fun doing it, and I know you'll be really good at it too. It'll be great. Because like I said, that's just a fun class. Ooh, it smells like grape. I don't like that. Ooh, somebody else can have that. But yeah, I love that you're getting into environmental engineering. And like I said, I will work on, this one smells like honey. Ooh, guava. I will work on, you know, just, you know, like I said, voicing it more when you're doing, I don't really know. Or just not being so quiet about things, if that makes sense. I don't know, but yeah, I love that you're getting into environmental engineering, and no, I don't think it's lame. What point was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. 10, 11, 12. This is 13. Okay. Point number 14 that I love about you. I wrote specifically that you always make sure I'm comfortable and that you don't overstep any boundaries, which I appreciate a lot. Like I was gonna say, I feel like I kind of wrote this somewhere. I wrote this somewhere else. Did they leave me? They didn't leave me an email. I mean a voicemail. So, but yeah, I just really like, and not gonna lie, like I feel like, not gonna lie, you over. I appreciate it every single time, but sometimes I feel like you worry too much about it. Like, whenever we're doing something and you ask, like, are you cool with this? Like, are you comfortable? Like, if I really, really wasn't comfortable, like, it was just, like, bothering me, like, a lot. Because, like, most of the times, if it's something that, and not to say that I'm not comfortable with it, but if I seem like I'm kind of, like, on edge about it or I'm not comfortable, it's mainly just me. Like, I'm probably just, like, in my head a lot about, or what the fuck did I just say? I'm in my head. I'm in my head a lot about it. There we go. I'm in my head a lot about it. I'm just, like, overthinking. So it's, you've never done anything really that has, like, made me uncomfortable or made me feel unsafe or to where I didn't feel comfortable around you. And so even though I do feel like sometimes, you know, you be like I said, if I really didn't feel comfortable with something and it like really was bothering me, and not because I was overthinking, but like dead ass, it just was something that I wasn't okay with doing, I would let you know. But even then, you know, I do understand how sometimes you could be worried, because I do also have a tendency to not speak up about things. And so I just wanted to let you know that I really appreciate and love you for always just checking up on me and making sure that I'm good, even if you do it a lot. But I don't really care. And I guess, I don't think I wrote this down, but it kind of goes hand in hand. You really, I don't think there's anything you could do that would make me super uncomfortable. In complete honesty. Like, that's really just how, like, I feel like me and you, we've been around each other and we've been together long enough to kind of, yeah, they can get this. No, I opened it already. Was that the only grape lotion? I was gonna say, somebody can get this. I don't want it. But like I said, I feel like we've kind of just been with each other enough to know, like, what's cool, what isn't. I low-key want this peach one, too. So we can have this guava. Like I said, to kind of know, like, I don't know, like, I feel like we've kind of been around each other enough to, I guess, to kind of already know, like, have an idea of, like, you know, what is okay and what isn't. But like I said, I still appreciate that. You know, if you don't know what I'm cool with, you always ask before doing that. Because, even though, like I already said before, you aren't like most Negroes, but most of these niggas around here, and a few of the niggas that I met, they don't ask at all. They just do shit. They just do it. And I'm sitting there like, nigga, what do you weren't gonna ask if I was okay with that? Like, so, you know, I really do appreciate it. But I'm not surprised, because once again, we are not like the rest of these ugly ass coons out here that clearly have no decorum. I think this is number 15. One thing I wrote, oh, this was just, or I don't know. Thing number 15. I feel like sometimes you worry about this, or like, not that you necessarily like try to take a step back. Take a step back. I just feel like you're kind of cautious sometimes when you do it, but I absolutely love it when you smother me. Like, you could literally, like, I could be like lying on your bed, you could literally like jump on top of me, like arms all wide, and I would not care, and just never get off of me. I would not care at all. I love it when you smother me. I love it. So don't ever for a moment, you know, like if you're like hugging me or like kissing all on my face, like think like, oh, am I being too much? Like, you know, should I step back? Like, am I getting on her nerves? No. No. I was gonna say something crazy, but then you would think I'm insane, so I'm not gonna say that. But yeah, I love it when you smother me. And once again, don't ever think that you're doing too much. Because I think it really is impossible for you to do too much. And even in the slight 0.000000001% chance that, you know, just for whatever reason one day, you're calling me. I want to answer, but I don't want to stop the video. I'll call you back. Should I let it? No, I don't want to let it ring. But I don't want to stop the video either. I'll text you. Yeah, I'll just text you because I'm gonna keep recording the video. I don't want to stop. Yeah, I'll text you. What was I saying? But yeah, even in the point 0.0000000000001% chance that for whatever reason that day I'm just not like feeling it, like I may not be feeling good, or I might just be in such a bad mood that I don't want you to smother me, I'll let you know. I'll just be like, hey, can we chill? So, or can we, I don't know what I would say, because I can't imagine myself saying that. But like I said, in the very, very rare percent chance that I'm just not feeling it, I would let you know. So if I don't say anything, that of course means I want you to smother me. I'm glad I wrote this. Thing number 16, or is it 17? I don't know. Another thing that I love about you. Once again, I also apologize for not letting this be known, because I feel like I talked about, like in the first YouTube video, I remember I mentioned like, you smell really good, and then you told me, you were like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad you said something, because like I'm always trying on these different colognes, and every single time I try one, you never say anything. So I apologize also for not saying this, but I'm not gonna lie, I think you just look really good in all black, and especially the black wife pleaser. It's not a wife beater, wife pleaser. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna lie. Whenever like I go to your house and you're wearing that, good God, I love it. You look very good in the black wife pleasers. Very good. Very, very good. Like how you feel about like me and like rompers and like bright colors is how I feel about you with the black wife pleasers on. And don't get me wrong, the other color wife beaters look good, but it's something about the black one. That's why the other ones are like, those are wife beaters. You look good in them. With the black one, good God. Very good. No, it's so funny. I wish I could show you, because when I wrote this down, I wrote the wife pleasers, and then in all caps I wrote the black one. And then I put that one emoji that looks like it's moaning next to it. Because yeah, that it's quite, yeah. Like, actually, they're all wife pleasers, but that black one is, I like that one a lot. Point number 18 or 17, I don't really know. Another thing that I love about you is I love how, like, one thing, I love that you don't overdo it, but I love how just like every like month or two you always like make sure that I'm like doing good mentally. And you always ask like, like, am I feeling good? like physically, mentally, emotionally, all that type of shit. I really appreciate it because I feel like that's something you don't really see a lot of people like asking each other that. I don't know, especially when it comes to like mental health. I kind of feel like that's one thing that is like overlooked, either because people are kind of just like ignorant to it and they're just like, oh, you know, if they were depressed I would know, or if they were going through something I would know. Or I feel like especially with our generation, everybody has some sort of mental health issue. I have never met, I've met a few people and good for them, but I feel like it's just really common nowadays. And I definitely feel like more people need to find other people that, you know, check up on them like every once in a while. It's like, hey, are you good? And so I really appreciate that you do that. And also another thing, it's just, I wouldn't necessarily say that I was scared, but like I just don't want it to seem like I just ask you the question, like I ask you the same question you ask me, like just because because I like feel obligated, or like, oh, he asked me, like let me ask him. But like if but kind of like how you asked me, like if you're ever like going through something, I want to know. And like I said, I'm not just doing it because like, oh, he does like monthly checkups or whatever. Like I feel like I have to do it too, just to seem like I care. But like I genuinely do. So I feel like, I don't know, sometimes I feel like even if I were to ask you, I feel like I don't know, you wouldn't say anything. I hope that, and I also think it's because like, I don't know, I don't want to like make assumptions or anything, because I feel like sometimes I feel like as much as you may know a person, you never really know sometimes what they might be going through. But I also feel like I said before, I feel like you handle situations really well. And from what I guess gathered from just knowing you, like getting to know you from this point, like I said, you handle situations very well. And I also feel like you're kind of like really level-headed, I would say. And I feel like you're really good about not letting things that you know don't mean a lot in the long run bother you. Which is good. Like I just, not to say that I don't think your mental health could ever get bad at one point, but I do feel like you're really good at managing. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I do feel like you're really good at managing them. But things happen, life happens, life sucks sometimes. So I just want you to know I really do care. And kind of like you say, if you are also ever going through something, I would like to know. I might not be able to help, I might not always know how to help, but I'd at least want to try, and I'd at least want to know. Also because it's not fair too that you sit here and ask me every once and again like how I'm doing and checking up on me, and I don't do the same. Not even in like like I feel obligated to do it, but like I said, it's not fair for one person to always be the one checking up on other people and they never have someone checking up on them. So I love and appreciate that you always do the mental. You always like check on my mental, and I just want you to know that like you said, if you're ever going through anything, just tell me. I would like to know so I can try to help. This shit is so annoying. But yeah. point number, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna stop numbering them because I can't. Another thing I love and appreciate about you is that you actually like seem like, I don't know, like willing to learn like about my health and like my body, kind of like regarding like, you know, my period, like the birth control, all that other type of stuff. Because once again, I said it once, I'll say it again, most niggas, they don't really care when it comes to that shit. Like the birth control shit that I got literally came with like this big ass pamphlet. I'm like, oh, here are all the side effects, you know, all that type of shit. And I don't know, it's low-key kind of complicated. Even I don't know everything about when it comes to like, I don't know, just certain things about my health. And so I kind of like how sometimes I feel like we low-key be like learning about shit together. And like, you know, like I said, I also just really appreciate that. And not even like take an interest as like, I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it. I wouldn't even say like interested in it, but like I said, I just appreciate that you're like willing to learn about it. And you know, you're like, you know, you were asking like, what's the name of the birth control that I'm getting? Like, what are some of the side effects? And kind of just other things like that. I really appreciate it because, like I said, most dudes really don't care. It's not something they think about because, you know, they think since they're not the ones, they're not the ones on the birth control and they're not the ones that have periods, that, you know, don't really have anything to do with them. And, you know, to an extent, they're right. But I still appreciate that, even though it's not necessarily something that you have to experience firsthand. Just the simple fact that it's something that I have to experience and I go through, that you still ask about it. And you still try to learn about it, even though it may not always make sense, or you may not always understand it completely. I still appreciate it a lot. Oh, I said this already, but the list of things that I love about you is always getting longer. Like I told you, when I first created this thing, it was, I don't know how long ago that was. Was it when I went to Houston? I think it was. When did I go? Was it in June? Or was it July? I don't know. But, oh, I need to text you. Oh my gosh. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh, but yeah, like I said, those are the things that I love about you. It's always getting longer, and I feel like it will forever get longer. I don't think there will ever be a point in time when we're together where I'll just like run out of things that I love about you. Or like, oh, I figured everything about you. Like, there's nothing left to add. Like, I really think that's impossible. Because like, I feel like it could be something like so small. Like, and I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like every day that I spend with you, I feel like I'm always just like finding new things out about you. I'm just like noticing new things, whether it's like, you know, things from your childhood, or like in the past, or things about your family, you know, I don't know, just like weird little habits that I notice you do. I feel like every single time I hang out with you, or not even when I hang out with you, but like when I talk to you on the phone, I feel like I'm always finding something new, figuring something new about you, and I love that. Because like I said, I don't think there will ever be a point in time where I'm, you know, not finding new things to love. You know, a part of that just comes with like just being a human in general. I learned about this in my English class. I still have not checked my grade. I know I passed, but I still don't want to look because I know it's definitely the lowest grade I have ever gotten in a class ever in my entire life. I thought AP chemistry was hard, This class, it wasn't even hard. I still had senioritis. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, but like always finding new things. One, it kind of just comes with being human. Like my teacher was telling us about how like everyone has their own like they're called idiosyncrasies, and they're basically just small little habits that each and every person has that is unique to them, and it makes them uniquely them. And so I feel like whether, like I said, that just comes with being human, but I also feel like as me and you grow, like physically, like get older, but grow mentally, and just other ways, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, whatnot, things are always changing, and I feel like I always find new things to love. One thing that I might have loved, or a few things that I might have loved about you, like 5 years ago, you might not do the same thing, or it might be different, but I feel like even like 5, 10, 15 years from then, I'm still gonna like find new things. Like, oh, like when I first met him, he never did this, but he does it now, and I love it. Or this is kind of like a trait that he didn't have before, but he has it now, and I love it. So I don't know, like I was saying, I'm trying to tie this knot and I can't because my nails. Okay, I finally got it. But like I was saying, I just feel like the list of things that I love about you will never run out, ever. And I will always find new things to love about you. What's next? I wrote the same thing, but the first thing I said my list of things that I love about you is always getting longer, and I also said I will never run out of things I love about you. I feel like my list gets bigger every day, which is kind of the similar thing I kind of just talked about. And then I said this 15 times, but you are not like every other Negro out here, and I love that. Because I feel like a lot of dudes nowadays, they have like the same like tendencies and same like shitty ass mindset when it comes to things, and they act the same and they do shit the same. And it's always the shitty parts. It's always like the negative traits about them that are the same. It just makes no sense to me. Like, why are all you niggas assholes? And you're an asshole too, but you're an asshole in a different way. And whenever I say whenever I talk to niggas as a population, I'm talking about every single Negro, and not even black dude, like white dude, Asian, Indian. I don't give a fuck. All them niggas ain't shit. But specifically black niggas, they're the worst. But whenever I say like niggas plural, I'm talking about every single nigga but you, because like I said before, I feel like these smell the same. Like I said before, you are not like why the fuck did I do that? You are not like most of these Negroes, and I love that. And I don't know, I feel like that's kind of like cliche. Like you always hear people like, oh, you're so different. You're not like anybody I've ever met before. But like, I genuinely mean that. Like just this whole list that I've curated over like a month or two, I feel like it's just proof of that. Like I said, I wrote, because you're a weird freak. I said, I wrote, you don't mind a slight bush, which I already said how most niggas do mind. Oh, this one smells good. I like guava. Have you ever had guava before? It's really good. I've never had this type of guava. I've had this type, the one where it's white, but I've never had one where it's pink. I've had this one before. It's really good. This shit smells good. And then also, another thing, which I feel like could just be like a point that I could have made on its own, but how you always prioritize my pleasure over yours, which I really appreciate. once again, I feel like I've mentioned this a lot, but all the dudes I've encountered, or the ones I have, were not like that. I feel like a lot of the times I just didn't have fun. I actually had no fun at all. I was fucking miserable. 'Cause these niggas out here are selfish as shit. But once again, you're not like that, and I really love that about you. Like, I think I told you. I don't remember why. I said I've never met anyone like that. Cause I feel like it doesn't smell like peaches. It doesn't smell like peaches, but I'm still gonna Visco girls. Visco. Never doing that again. What was I saying? But yeah, I just really appreciate it. Because I feel like it's something that, oh my gosh. But yeah, I just really appreciate that you always prioritize, good God, my pleasure over yours. Even if it means, I go home happy, renewed, feeling like a new woman, and you're stuck at home with blue balls. I still appreciate that you would make that sacrifice for me. Because a lot of people won't do. I feel like I said, they're really selfish. And for whatever reason, especially when it comes to sex, like they're so. Is that not boring? Like, I will be bored. And speaking of bored, things are gonna change around here because I love and appreciate, how much you make sure that I'm completely satisfied at the day. But you're right. I'm right. Sometimes it does get boring. And then, I don't know, I feel like you're just weird. Okay, well, not weird. Well, no, weird in a good way. Because you could be sitting here making sure I'm straight the entire time. And then, I don't know, I feel like you just knowing that I'm good is like good enough for you. Which I'm glad. I'm glad that, like I said, it's not like completely one-sided. But sometimes I do feel like it's one-sided, and sometimes I feel bad, and sometimes I do get bored. When it's just like me, which I appreciate. I love it, but things are gonna change. But yeah, I love that. Reminds me of that one Frank Ocean song. Another thing that I love about you is that whenever you compliment me, I deadass feel like it's the first time I've ever been complimented in my entire life. Like I feel like I said this a lot, like you give the best compliments, but you really do. And even if it's the same compliment, even if it's like a compliment you've given me before, I never get tired of it. I know for a fact I never will. You could sit here and tell me the same compliment every single day, and I would still sit there and just smile and not say anything looking stupid. And yeah, I just love it. Because like I said before, you always know the right thing to say, and you always have the best compliments. And so whenever you do compliment me, it's just like I said, I feel like it's the first time I've been complimented ever in my entire life. Yeah. I just appreciate the compliments you give me too, anyways. I'm gonna wash my hair. Oh shoot, that means, okay. I was thinking I was gonna wash my hair when I was finished with this video, but I know whenever I wash my hair, it literally takes me so long. So I don't want to like call you like an hour later. Shit, probably 2. Because oh my gosh, I fucking hate that shit. Because then I have to wash it. And then I have to like blow dry it. And my hair takes 5 years to blow dry. Wings and tings. Rasta pasta. Do they have oxtail? Yes, they have oxtail. Fucking love oxtail. Sorry, what was I talking about? But yeah, I love the compliments you give me. And like I said, I feel like I said that a lot. But you truly do give the best compliments ever. And like, I don't think I wrote this down. I've been thinking about it. I've been meaning to write it down. But like, some of the things that you like say you like love about me, or like you're attracted to, like physically. And not to say that I was like ever insecure about them, but I don't know, it kind of just surprised me because it was never something that I thought anybody would like ever like. So like when you said like you liked my back, that low-key surprised me because I didn't think that was something anybody would like. And then also my stomach too, that really surprised me. Cause like I said, not to say that like I don't like how my stomach looks, but I just never thought it would be something someone would be attracted to. And I guess I will be honest. I guess I feel like insecure is like, well, no, I guess it's a good word. Because there are just, sometimes I just don't like how it looks, I guess. So it made me feel really good when you said you were attracted to it. And yeah. Oh, another thing you said in the video that you sent me that it made me want to throw my phone across the room was you were talking about how like you were like recording the videos, and you said something like, oh, now it looks like I want to be here because like I record the YouTube videos. And then you were like, oh, she probably don't even want this shit anyways. Bitch, please. Don't say that. Because I'm so glad you sent those videos. I feel like I don't have like enough pictures or videos of you. You have plenty of me, so don't even start about, oh, you need to send more pictures. Like I only have 5. Between the ones that I have sent you and the ones that you take of me without my consent, you have like 50, so don't even start. So I'm gonna need us to get even, and I'm gonna need you to start sending me stuff too, because I really like those videos. Like I don't know if I told you. I don't think I told you yet, or maybe I was gonna talk about it in the video, but like literally, Widowy. Oh my gosh. Literally, like, I like love watching. That's why I like save them. Not even just because you look good. Also, I don't know. I just like the videos. I liked hearing you talk, which is nice. I don't know. I also feel like that's something I haven't said. But I do like listening to you talk. And then Loki, I thought the video was so funny. I thought it was the cutest thing ever. So yeah, don't ever once for a second think that I don't want videos or pictures of you. I'm not gonna like them, or else we will fight. Like if I even just sense with my brain that for a split second you think I don't want pictures or videos of you, I'm throwing hands. Because that's got to be one of the dumbest conclusions you have ever came to in your entire life. So don't even start with that. And then another thing, this video wasn't as long as I thought it was gonna be. Which I was hoping it was gonna be longer. Another thing, I feel like this one, I don't know, maybe it's like weird. I don't know if it's weird. There's this also another thing that I realized at like 3 o'clock in the morning. But like, whenever I like see something that I think like is like visually appealing, or I'm like, oh, that's really pretty, or I think that looks really cool, or like I'll see like videos of TikTok and it's like a cool view or like a pretty view, or I'm like walking around outside, I'm like, wow, those trees are pretty. For whatever reason, I always think of you. I don't know why. I'm not complaining. I mean, I guess it also makes sense. But like, I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like whenever I see something that I think is really pretty or looks really cool, I guess like in a way see you in it too, if that makes sense. And not like I literally see you in it, like I'm looking at a tree and I think the tree looks pretty, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I think I can make out Alex's face in the park. No, not like that, but like, I don't know. I don't really know how to describe it or how to explain it. I really don't know. And or maybe it's not even that like I see you in it, but like I said, I'll be like walking around outside, I'm like, wow, this is a really pretty view, and I think, I wish I was walking through this park with Alex. Or, you know, I'll see like a really pretty like skyline or like city line, I'm like, oh, that's cool, looks really cool. Oh, I wish I was there with Alex. I don't know, I don't really know how to describe it, but just whenever I see things that are like visually appealing to me, like I said, I guess I kind of see you in them as well, if that makes sense. I feel like I was gonna say something else. My package is here. I also ordered like a bunch of candy off of TikTok Shop while I was like half asleep. So I'm excited for that to come soon. Did I tell you I was getting my hair done? I'm so fucking excited. I'm so sick and tired of having my hair like this, and then I have to wash it, then I have to blow dry it. That entire process takes like 2 years. So I'm probably gonna, I don't know, cause I want to do it first, so whenever I call you, I can just sit on the phone with you and call you. I mean, I don't know, but I might as well do it now, cause my mom, she left. She said she was gonna bring us back lunch, so I don't want to like call you and then leave to go eat and then call you again and be like, okay, I have to go wash my hair. So, but she did say we were gonna leave it around 9, and I do want to call you soon enough to where I'm not like on the phone with you for just like an hour or something. I should probably tell you that, because I told you I was gonna call you in a second, or I'll finish this video, talk to you, and then I'll go eat and wash my hair and then call you when I'm done, so that way I'm not like, but yeah, I guess I can leave the phone up if I'm feeling generous, even though I look kind of crazy. I got this bonnet on, I look like somebody's grandmother. And then my package came, and I told you, okay, well, no, I'm gonna try using the package, or not try using the what am I saying? I'm gonna use my skincare on you. I'm actually so excited. I got some nice stuff. Should I do like a haul while I'm here? Because yeah, that Oh, and here's some other thing. Just to be honest, I think I'm straight with this birth control. I feel fine. I don't feel emotional. I don't feel like mood swingy. I don't think I've gained weight. I'm not gonna lie, if anything, I've lost it, which is low-key kind of crazy. But I think that was because like during school I was like working out, so then of course I would eat a lot. But since I just sit on my ass all day, I don't eat, which isn't that good. But I don't care really. But yeah, I don't feel like I've gained or lost a drastic amount of weight. I feel fine, which is amazing. Especially given that I'm like taking 2 at once. What was I saying? Oh, but yeah. But if it is one thing, in all honesty, that makes me super emotional in a good way, it's you. I'm not gonna lie. Like whenever you like send me, I'm not gonna lie. Like whenever you like send me, like those like long paragraphs. Just saying how like, how much you love and appreciate me. Or like that card you sent me, like I dead ass be like on the verge of bawling my eyes out. And like I said, not in like a bad way, but just because like, and also not even just because I'm like so glad to have you and that I met you. I'm so lucky to have you and that I met you. And I love you so much. You're so very dear to me. I'm gonna say it like that. But yeah. So yeah, it's just like, if it's, I don't think there will ever be a point in time where I just like where I just won't get emotional thinking about you. And just how amazing you are. But yeah, that's all I have for now. Like I said, the list will definitely continue to get longer. So as I add more things, I'll keep making videos so you can watch them, whatever. I'll try to like section it like in YouTube, because I was hoping it was gonna be longer. I mean, it is pretty long. I think it's an hour and 40 minutes right now, which is pretty long. I'm gonna go get my package. I'm gonna leave you here. Don't go anywhere. And then I'll show you, or should I just show you when I FaceTime you? I think I'll just show you when I FaceTime you. But if I think of anything that I haven't added to the list yet, like I said, I'll keep making these videos. But yeah, that's all for now. I'm gonna FaceTime you. I hope whenever you watch this, you're having a good old grand old day. And I will talk to you or see you later. Why isn't it pausing? Hello. I was supposed to upload, I don't know why I'm saying hello. I'm gonna connect this to the other video. Hello again. I'm gonna upload this. I'm so tired. I'm gonna upload this tonight, the video. What? I don't know what I'm talking about. This is going at the end of the video. Anyways, I got back. I didn't just get back. I've been back for like a few hours. But I got back from Shreveport today. I'm so exhausted because I've been running around. I've been running around the streets of Shreveport like a hoe, and I'm tired. I've been around too many people, too many Negroes, and I'm tired. I'm so glad to be home. I'm so glad to be home right now and just sit in my room so I can just bounce between my house and your house for the entire rest of the week. Because I'm like so exhausted. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm so tired. And I feel like I look crazy. Because I feel like it's obvious that I'm tired. Ow, that kind of hurt. But I got my hair done yesterday. Getting my hair done hurt so bad. Like, for whatever reason, the top didn't hurt as bad. I think because I started to just like zone out and I was watching the TV. But like, the bottom and like middle of my head, oh my gosh, it hurt so bad I wanted to throw up. Like, I was getting nauseous. And it didn't help that morning I woke up, I was so nauseous. I had to wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning to go drive to Shreveport so I could be there in time for my hair appointment. And so my mom could get set up for the baby shower. And one of my nails came off. This one too. Anyways, when I woke up, I was so nauseous. I had the worst nausea ever. Like, I felt like shit. I felt so terrible. I don't know why. I think it might be the birth control, but I don't know. What was I talking? Oh yeah, I got my hair done. I said I was gonna show you a picture. It's kind of, I wanted it longer, not gonna lie. Like, well, I mean, I guess I did say, because I said like lower back, like right above my butt, and then I guess that's kind of right above my butt, but like they're curly at the ends. I like it. It just gets tangled sometimes. This shirt is like a dress. It's so freaking ugly. It's like one of my robotic shirts that they gave me. It's so ugly. Like, what is that? I think it's supposed to be the eagle wearing a football helmet. It's so gross, but I feel like I look tired. I feel like I look crazy. I'm not used to, it's been a minute since my scalp has been this exposed. Like, I can feel the fan blowing on my scalp. Oh, but I recorded this video because I was like, damn, like, I forgot. Like, I didn't forget to upload it, but it was just, I saved the videos on the computer, and I thought they would sync to my iPhone so I could upload them. My little brother just came in. He just sat there and stared at me for whatever reason. What was I saying? Oh, but yeah, I didn't forget to upload the video. It's just that I recorded it on my computer and it didn't sync to my phone. So then I couldn't upload it to YouTube like how I wanted. So while I was down there, oh my gosh, in Shreveport, I was, of course, thinking of more stuff I could add to the video. Or I thought of like one more thing. But like, just like I said, I will never run out of things that I love and admire about you. The list will keep getting longer, which is why I'm making another part to the video, because I thought of something else. I was watching the videos you sent me again. Don't ask me why, I just wanted to. Had to do something on the drive back, and I noticed something. I don't know, I feel like, I don't know, but it was in one of the videos you had sent me. I'm not gonna, I love those videos so much. They're so funny. I just like watching them. I like listening to you talk. Did I mention that already? I don't know if I did, but you have a nice voice. I don't know. But yeah, I like listening to you talk. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes, it was a few times, I, as many times as I watched those videos, there's still some things that I just had no clue what you were saying, like at all. Like you would say something, I just didn't know what you were saying. I feel like I look, I don't know. I can't do anything about it now. I already started the video. You know, low key, before I even say what I was gonna say about the thing that I love about you, I freaking hate you. Because you said it'd be sending me them video or them pictures of fucking Sid the Sloth. Sid the Sloth. And not that I see it, but I also see it. And I hate you for that. Because why would you do that? Because now I just want to record the rest of the video without showing my face. You suck. You're the worst. But anyways, I'm so tired. I don't know. What? After I do this video, I'm gonna respond right now. After I do this video, I'm gonna FaceTime you, and I'm gonna try my best not to go to sleep without saying goodnight and I love you again, because I've been doing that a lot because I've just been so tired. Anyways, what was I saying? But yeah, I just been really tired. I literally, oh my gosh. I'm telling you, Shreveport is just, so much shit be going on down there. There's so much. Like 50 Cent is opening like a studio in Shreveport. I think like a movie, like a filming studio, and like I think a music studio and a bunch of other shit. So they're having like a whole like festival down there, or they were this weekend, called Humor and Harmony. 50 Cent done brought the Coon Squad to Shreveport. He's down there, but 50 Cent is cool. That he done brought fucking Kai Cenat and the rest of them big lip Negroes. And someone else random was down there. But yeah, 50 Cent done assembled the Goonies. Now everybody and their mama down in Shreveport. And all the fucking King Carson destroy lonely wannabe niggas down there, they just spawned out of nowhere. Goodness, too many Negroes. Not even just too many niggas in general. It was so many people. But while I was there, I went to like this crystal and like this herb, this herb shop. And I just dropped it on my computer. I don't really know how to show you. I got all these crystals. I got 7 of them because they're supposed to represent the 7 chakras. So I got, hold on. This one is red jasper. And then this one's carnelian. I like this one a lot. This one is so pretty. I like how it's shaped. It's a very pretty color. I think carnelian might be one of my favorite stones. And then I got yellow jasper. I think this one is lapis. I like this one. And then I got amethyst. I like amethyst too. It's pretty purple. And then I got this rose quartz ball and this clear quartz. So all the crystals. I should have got, like, they had incense and like these like oil concoction bottles and this other stuff. This cost less than I thought it was going to. That's why I only got the crystals, because usually a lot of the time crystals, depending on like quality and if they're like in shapes, crystals are expensive. And I wasn't really paying attention to the price. And even though, except this one, this is the only one that's really like shaped. I was gonna get some other stuff from there, but even though, because they had like these really pretty like rose quartz towers and like citrine and like all these different types of agates and all that type of stuff, and like I forgot the name of this one. Rock, but I don't know. There's all types of shit down there. They had clear quartz in the shape of, I'm not even gonna say that. But anyways, they were just in a very, very interesting shape. That's all I'm gonna say. What was I saying? But yeah, I was really paying attention to the prices, and I knew some of these weren't gonna cost a lot, cause like they're small, like this lapis, and then definitely this clear quartz. But like everything else, I didn't know how much it was gonna be, and just like I said, crystals in general. I want to eat this one so bad. Like, look, it's so smooth and pretty. Like, you can't tell me you don't want to eat this. Like, anyways. But yeah, I didn't know how much they were going to be, so I didn't get anything else. And it was so much cheaper than I had expected. And I guess I should have known, like I said, just because the size of some of them. And they weren't like really big ones or anything like that. These ones really aren't for display. Like my aunt was telling me how she has like a crystal collection, and she told me she has like some crystals, like I think not these exact ones, but she has, because like I said, there's like 7 chakras, and each chakra is like a different color, and you're supposed to get crystals that relate back to that color. And you don't have to get like the exact ones that I had. Like some people, instead of like the yellow jasper, they'll get like citrine, or maybe instead of like a clear quartz, people might do like an opal or something. Well, I don't think opal, but like instead of doing like a red jasper, they might do like because sometimes carnelian, it can come out as like orange or red, so sometimes people might do like a red carnelian that's more red instead of like a red jasper, and they might do something else, and I don't know. But she was telling me how she keeps like all her crystals in like a little pouch, and she keeps them in her purse. So these ones aren't really for like display. These aren't like display type crystals. So I guess it made sense why they weren't super expensive. But when I'm through recording this video, I'm about to go shove them up my. But the main thing that I was wanting to talk about, the whole reason I did respond, the whole reason why, I should probably tell you that I'm gonna FaceTime you later. Anyways, what was I saying? I'm so tired. Sorry that I keep yawning. I know you still can't yawn. I just can't help it. But yeah, the videos, yeah. And so I was watching the videos. And once again, I don't know if I said this in the previous ones, but you should start sending me more pictures and videos. Like you always be complaining, I only have 5 pictures of you, and I have nothing, basically. The only pictures and video, like the only pictures I have of you are ones that I took myself of you. And also those ones that you took when you came over to my house that one time and we did the face mask. But you really just didn't take any pictures of you. It was like me and you in the pictures. I want pictures of just you and videos. Like those are like the first videos you have sent me. April, May, June, July, August. well, I guess 4. You realize it's been 4 months now and you're just sending me videos of yourself? Like, that's kind of crazy, don't you think? Like, it's been 4 months. Or not 4. What date? It's August. Not 4, 3. I don't know what I'm talking about. What? April, May, June, July, August. What is happening? I'm so tired right now. Hold on. It's August. This thing is wrong. I knew I wasn't crazy. What are you talking about? 3 months. April, May, June, July. So 4. But I mean, okay, well, never mind. The thing might be right. Oh my gosh, I can't. I need to put my bonnet on and go to bed because this is not it. I'm not rocking with it right now. But I was gonna say, I guess the thing is right because I have the thing, the app. I showed you this already, and it says 3 months and 15 days. But I was like, it's like 4 months. But I guess it makes sense because we're official like at the end of April. So whatever. Why am I saying? Oh, but yeah, 3 months, 15 days, if you want to be specific, but really, it's felt like a year, and you're just now sending me videos of yourself. Like, it's kind of messed up, if you think about it, really. But yeah, what was I keep getting off track. The videos. Let me respond to my mom. I have to wake up early and take Landon freaking cross country. Like, I'm tired. Just joking. I don't care that much. But I do be tired though. But anyways, what was I saying? But yeah, I was watching the videos again, and I noticed something. I was gonna say this earlier in the video, but also, like I said, I don't like. It's not that I don't like it, but like I don't say like. I don't say like all of the things sometimes that I want to, because it's like things you've already like said or like complimented me on, and I don't want it to seem like, oh, I'm just saying it because you said it. That's not the reason. But let me see if I can find it. One thing I noticed, kind of 2 things. You know, if you haven't already caught on, I feel like I noticed odd and specific things about people. And I feel like this one is especially a little odd. But I noticed. I feel like this is really weird to say. Sorry. One thing that I noticed when I was watching the videos is one, you have, I believe, well, actually, I know you have a very nice smile, like you do, and I feel like I haven't seen you, and like it was like one part. That's what I was looking at. It's like one part in the video where you actually like smile, like with your teeth, and I feel like I have never seen you do that before, like ever, like at all. And so like when you did it in the video, I thought it was funny, but also, you know what? I'm just gonna say it because I don't care if it, hurts your little manlyhood, your little ego, whatever. But I don't know. Your smile was so cute. I loved it. So you should, and not to be like one of those people like, oh, you should smile more. And I hate it when people say that. That shit is so annoying. But you really should, because your smile is cute, and I love it. And another odd thing that I noticed, like I just feel like you have like nice teeth, which is weird. Don't think about it too much, but you do. Don't ask why. You just do. So just take the compliment and don't question it. But yeah, you do. And like you already have a nice smile with your braces. Which I know not like all people, but like some people, not to say it like it looks bad, but like, it just, it's like they smile and it's like, oh, you're gonna look really good when your braces are off. Like, not in like a bad thing, but sometimes it's like one of those like, I don't know, sometimes people be saying it like a backhanded compliment. But like, even with your braces, you have a very nice smile. And yeah, I just wanted to point that out because I feel like I have never seen you like smile like that. And it was nice. I loved it. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I'm really tired. And I hope he texts me back soon so we can FaceTime. So I can talk to her. I feel like I haven't talked to him in like years. But it's literally only been like a day. Yeah. Like, but yeah. But yeah. I'll talk to you soon, hopefully. But yeah, like I said, hopefully you respond in like less than 30 minutes because I'm not trying to wait that long. Why is my arm doing that? Anyways, but yeah, I hope it's less than 30 minutes. But knowing you, for whatever reason, you always be going on like random ass like side quests. Be taking like 2 years. But it's whatever. But yeah, I will talk to you later. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed making it. I'm gonna try not to go to sleep now while I wait eternity for you to respond. But yeah, hope you had a good day. I'm gonna go now. My arm itches, I don't know why. I feel like I have more to talk about, but I don't really remember. I don't know if I remember, I'll say it on the phone or something, but thanks for watching.